Okay, let's have a look then at the first part of this assignment 5. What we're looking at here is calculating monthly payments, and we can see here that the amounts are listed here, the years are here, and the interest rate is listed here as well. So what we have to do is we have to basically calculate a monthly payment based on 3 years, which would be 36 payments. So we'll start off with the payment formula. We'll put in PMT and open bracket, and you can see that the payment formula requires 3 things: rate, number of periods, and present value or the principal. The other 2 options that you see there are optional items that we won't be using in this assignment. So the first thing we have to do then is specify the rate. So the rate is in this cell here. So that's D8, and then we put in a comma, and our number of periods is here, and it's expressed in years. So if we're figuring out a monthly payment, we actually have to multiply that by 12 to make it 36 months. And then finally we highlight B8, which is our principal amount. We close the brackets, press enter, and then we end up with 277.78, and it has brackets around it because it actually is a cash outflow, a negative amount. So we can copy this all the way down to the other cells, and you see here that it works fine in all of the other cells as well. The next column then is total payments made, and we have our monthly payments, and they're going to be in the first case there's going to be 36, in the next case there's going to be 48 or 24, and then 48, and then 60. So we'll have to make adjustments as we go through here. In order to do that, we'll have to use a formula. And we'll start off with equal brackets, so it's going to be E8, and it's going to be multiplied by, we want to multiply it by 36, so it's going to be C8 multiplied by 12, and that should give us our 36 that we're looking for. So E8, which is our monthly payment, multiplied by 36, and it'll give us 10,000. And then our total interest paid is going to be the sum of the inflows, which is $10,000, plus the outflows, which in this case is $10,000. So with 0% interest, we end up paying no interest, so we get no result there. So we can copy these 2 formulas all the way down, and they should work fine in every case. So that's what we end up seeing in this example. So the PMT function then is a great way to calculate monthly payments. The only restriction that all of this gives us is that we really only have answers for 4 things. And that's why using a data table down here will give you more answers. And the data table is basically a matrix of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So 35 answers that we can get in here versus the 4 that we have up here. In order to do that, though, we do have to put in PMT function down here. And what's going on down here is that this formula that's down here serves as a model. This model of the formula can be anywhere in your spreadsheet, but it makes sense to have it beside the data table. And we do it the same way. It's our rate, it's our number of years. Because we're figuring out monthly payments, we're going to multiply that by 12, and our principal amount, which is 10,000. We close the brackets, and of course we get the same answer that we that we got up above here, 277.78. Now to link this model to the data table, you actually have to go to this upper corner of the table and link the sample formula by saying equals and then telling it the where the result is in the model. So this is our result here, 277.78. So simply we have to say equals B20. So that gets entered into this important cell up here. That is the key cell for our data table calculation. And so we are ready now to issue the data table command. And in order to do that, we have to highlight where the calculations are going to go, and all of the row and column information as well as the reference to the formula all highlighted before we issue the command. Now the data table can be found on the data ribbon under what if analysis, data table, and it's asking us for two things. It's asking us for the row input cell. So this is the row input cell here, which is the percentages, which are the rates. But where is it over here in the model formula? Well, it's actually right here in B19. So what it's going to do is it's going to substitute these rates into the model that we have over here, and it's going to calculate based on these rates, not the 0% that's already there. Then the next thing it's looking for is our column. Now our columns are the periods, and that shows up here in years in our model formula. And so B19 is our row, B18 is our column, and we just say OK, and then it goes ahead and it calculates all of the monthly payments, and you can see they're all negative amounts, and that's because they're cash outflows. So just to check to see if it's correct, there's our 277.78, and there's the 277.78 there. It's the same answer that we got previously. So that is the data table that we're asked to create for this part of